All right. So in the case of Mirabel, the girl that came out to say that she was raped. Now, throughout yesterday, with every chance that I got, I make sure I called the girl to know how she's doing, to check up on her. Now, the previous day, I was on the phone with her and the Ogun State PRO. After speaking with her, the Ogun State PRO said, okay, very dark man, for us to start investigation, as you know, she will need to go to the nearest police station. I will arrange policemen for her to talk to her and so that she can give them statements. Then we can start investigating immediately so that the person will grip her, will go far. We go make sure say we arrest the person. So after that, hung up and I started talking to the girl. Now, I spoke to this girl yesterday. The last time we spoke was around 12:17 a.m. and we spoke about a lot of things, right? Before I start, I'm very happy with the way Nigerians handled the matter. For the very first time, I saw social media and I was wowed. Everybody dropped sentiment, especially the women. They all dropped sentiment. I went on TikTok, I went on Instagram, I went on Facebook. The women are saying the same thing. That, madam, your story does not add up. How come you go talk say you drink sniper? And after you drink sniper, you still go hospital. You said, no. The women were all saying the same thing. This story does not add up. No sentiment. Everybody was only facts. Facts. Nigerian women, facts. They don't say, oh, na girl. I was so proud. And shout out to Immunizer as well. I saw your analysis. It was top notch. But here's the truth. You see that girl? That girl is a victim. She's a true victim. She's a victim. But a victim of what? Is she a victim of a rapist or a victim of self-torture or self-inflicted pain? But whichever way, that girl is a victim and she needs help. And I'd like to beg Nigerians, I beg, I want to stop to the basher because this matter is very, very deep. It is really, really deep. Now let's go to the first video that she made. Then you will understand how rare this case is. And I'd like to say this case is peculiar and very rare. It's even the first of its kind. For the very first time, somebody came out to say that she was raped. Usually when they come and say they grape, when woman say they grape on, she go point hand. Now this so person, his name is so. This is his picture. This is how he looks. He went to this so school. But for the very first time, there's nothing like that. The rapist is anonymous. For the very first time. See, there's a big problem and it's very, very deep. Very, very deep. Now let's go to the first video that she made. Let's watch it together.
I got raped yesterday in my apartment, February 15th in the morning. I have insomnia. If I'm not drunk or I can't sleep. So the Saturday, I drank and like it wasn't working, but I needed to be high enough so I could sleep. My eyes were tired, but I couldn't sleep. I slept around 6 a.m. and around 9, I heard knocking on my door and I thought maybe it's one of my neighbors because it's Sunday morning. Most of them.
Now, you see, this is the starting of that video that she posted the first time. From the starting, not that she put this towards the end. Before she started saying the story, she started with something. She said, I have insomnia. Then she went on to say, if I don't get drunk or high, I cannot sleep. Then she went on to say, on that day that it happened, at around 6 a.m., she could not sleep. Then she took alcohol, but she needed to be high enough to sleep. You see, this is a problem, and a very, very big problem. Insomnia on its own is a very big problem, and it's very, very dangerous to the human body and to your mentals, to your health. Insomnia alone, let alone drinking and getting high. You see, that's 3 problems. So that's why I say, is she a victim of a rapist or is she a victim of self-inflicted pain or self-torture? Now, let's look at insomnia. Or you can ask, doctor, what is insomnia? Insomnia is when you cannot sleep and the body needs sleep to function well. Insomnia is when you cannot sleep. Now, what is the negative effect of insomnia? I'll go straight to the key negative effect of insomnia. And it says, physical health risks. Increased risk in high blood pressure, heart disease, diabetes, obesity, and weakened immune system. Mental health issues, heightened risk of anxiety, depression, mood swing, cognitive difficulty, such as memory loss, brain fog, and reduced focus. You see, these are the key negative effects of insomnia. We are not going to go to the negative effect of alcohol or getting high. Let's use insomnia first. You see, already there's a big problem. So she's already a victim of herself. Now, let's now assume Does she not finally point hand at somebody and say, "Na very dark man, I grape me"? There's already a defense for very dark man. Because in the starting of her video, she said something. She said, "I have insomnia. I need to get drunk or high before I can sleep." So the defense somebody like very dark man will use will say, "Well, it is not me. Even if I did it, I'll say it's not me." Because she already said that she took alcohol and she got high. So it's possible that she was even hallucinating. I never touched her. So you see, so there's a problem. The girl is going through a problem. Now, when I spoke to her, I told her, I said, "Madam, okay." After I listened to her, I said, "You know what? I need to send you some money so that you can take care of yourself while you are at the hospital." Because if you remember, I did a video with her. I made a video call with her when I asked her a question. I said, "Doctor's report." Then she said, "Oh, that the nurse told her to sit on hot water and blah, blah, blah." Now, and I texted her. And I sent her money. I tried to send her 500K, it didn't go through. I tried to send 300, it didn't go through. I tried to send 200, it didn't go through. Then I sent 100K. Then I said this. I said, "I think the money I want to send is bigger than what the accounts can receive." Then she said, "Yes, sir." Then I said, "Hold on to the 100K first. When it finishes, let me know." Then she said, "Okay, sir." I said, "How is your health now?" She said, "My chest burn is serious. It's hard for me to breathe. And my tummy hurts when I eat, sir." I said, "Sorry for everything. We will get the boy or man. Can you remember his face?" Now, this is where my own investigation started because I am confused. I don't know what is going on, but something definitely happened. Because you cannot just wake up and then just boom. Something happened, but what is it? I'm not sure, right? Then I said, "Can you remember his face?" Then she said, "He's tall, it's small beard, dark skin and tall." Immediately I saw dark skin and tall. I said, this is the most random thing that comes to a woman's mind when you ask her to give a description. Now, if you ask a woman, "Tell me your spec," most of them will say, "I like a man that is tall, dark and handsome." So you see, dark skin and tall was a very random thing for her to say in my own book. So I said, okay, this place is off. Something, I need to go further with this. Then I said, okay, the most important thing now is to make sure you are safe and to make sure you are okay health-wise. You said something about you sitting down on a bucket of hot water to get the blade out of you. Did that work? If you remember, I called her, asked her for reports. Then she said, oh, she sat down on hot water, the nurse, blah, blah, blah. She said, to heal the cut. Yes, the cut is getting better, but I got my period too. It was very messy. So I said, so sorry that all of this is happening to you. My fear is about the blade. Did it come out? You can't have metal in your body. If it doesn't come out, so that we'll know something, we'll have to do something about it. Then she said, he used blade to cut me. So I was bleeding inside my body. The blade was on the floor. I didn't even know the blade was the cause of the cut until I got the text. Then I said, oh God, I thought the blade was inserted through your private area. I am glad that this is not the case. Did you snap the blade so we can put that on evidence? Now I needed proof. Now I need proof to really understand and to know, to connect the dots and to know whether it happened or it no happen. Then I said, did you snap the blade so that we can put that on evidence? Do you have video of the bleeding? Cases like this need hard evidence. So this is the time for me to get proof to be sure what thing really happened to this girl in that house. Then she said, yes, but I didn't know it was the blade. I didn't know it was the blade. It was just lying around that place. I didn't even think about it. I have proof of the bleeding. Then I said, send me videos. Another witness was there. Then she said, yes. I said, do you have a video of blood coming out of the private area? Because she thought she the cut her for near this thing side, right? She said, no, I didn't. I said, okay. Then I started calling her. Then she was not picking. Started calling her, she didn't pick. I said, hello, it's been over an hour now trying to reach you. Are you good? Pick up, I want us to talk about something. She did not pick. Then she called me, I was busy. She said, hello, sir, I haven't been online. The police were with my phone. You know, she called again, my phone was busy. Said, sir, I am at the police station. They took my phone. You know, I was busy. Then I started calling her. Then she said, I'm at the station. They said I shouldn't pick. I said, which station? She said, Ogijo station. Then she started calling me, calling. Hello, sir, we got to the hospital, no bed space. Then I called her. Then now when I called her, that was when we spoke. And this is what we talked about.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so what are you doing at the police station? Okay, is it because of the PRO?
Yes. They
Okay, okay.
directed me back to Ogijo.
Okay.
That is where the incident happened.
Okay, okay, okay. Ogijo.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm going to the hospital now because of my chest.
You are going to the hospital because of your chest.
Yes. I cannot breathe very well.
Okay. I hope the first hospital you went to, I hope they gave you like a report.
Huh?
Were you given a report at the first hospital you went to?
Report to woman yẹn ṣe ti gbà.
Hello, sir.
Yes, I can hear you.
Sorry, this is DPO Gijo.
Okay, sir.
They just brought her now
Yes,
from
sir.
Mowe,
Yes,
but
sir.
the state of health
Yes,
is
sir.
not stable yet. The treatment given to her is
Yes, sir.
just like a first aid. I want
Yes,
to
sir.
personally take into Osut now, that
Okay, sir.
Ogun State Teaching Hospital,
Yes, sir.
where he's going to receive a comprehensive treatment.
Yes, sir.
Presently, he's complaining about his stomach, and he cannot eat, he cannot drink anything except
Okay, sir.
watermelon and water. So
Okay, sir.
please, let us just exercise patience.
Yes,
Give
sir.
me like a week to investigate this case.
That is
And
that is that is
let her,
very good, sir.
if she's okay, she
Yes,
should
sir.
be able to give us details of that man.
Yes, sir.
Presently, we could not lay our hands on his picture, on his phone number, but I want our health to be a priority for
Yes, sir.
now.
Yes, sir. I agree, sir. I
God
also
bless
agree.
you.
I also agree,
Okay.
sir. You are doing an amazing job, sir. I also agree.
Thank
This
you.
is perfect, sir.
Okay.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you very much.
Yes, sir.
Let me give out the phone back.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
Okay, so there's no problem. What the DPO said is very, very valid. You need to be taken to a proper hospital so that all tests will be done, so that they can get a report to see whether you had like an internal bleeding, the part where it cut you. All those reports will be needed. So that just eventually, when are able to get this man based on your description to the police, it will be very, very easy to prosecute him. And then with all these things, because you can just, it's not like it's somebody you can just go and pick, because it's only you that know the identity of this man. The police don't know, nobody knows the identity. So it can take like, let's say, a month. And maybe within a month, the scars you have on that day, maybe they would have covered up. So you need all these tests. That's why these tests are really important, so that they can pile up a report for a possible case when this man is arrested.
Okay, sir. Hello,
Mm.
sir.
Yes, I am with you.
Um, please, I don't have an Instagram account. They should stop saying I'm asking people to DM for adverts. I've not been online since yesterday. I don't have an Instagram account and I've not been on TikTok too.
If
Because
you have
they're
not been
posting
on,
every
you have not been on TikTok.
they posted Fela like that saying I have an Instagram account and I am DMing people to come and do adverts with me. I don't have an Instagram account. Even when I want to text you, it was my friend that texted you.
Okay. Okay, so but you are not. Who is now telling you all these things if you are not online? How did you know all these things is happening?
My friends are telling me.
Yeah, but your
They're telling
friends
me
should.
that do I have an Instagram account? I was like, no. And they all know that I don't have it.
But your friends should stop telling you all these things. Reason is because you are meant to just focus on your health and just get well.
Oh, yeah. Find out.
Yes, sir.
So they should stop telling you all these things. But were you the one that have you been deleting posts from your TikTok?
No, sir.
So why are they now saying that you have been deleting posts, you have been doing this, you have been doing that?
I've not been doing anything. I've not been online since yesterday after my last post, sir.
So, but have you checked your page if any post is meeting like somebody deleting anything?
No, sir.
You said you posted like a picture when you were like a child, and then you made a write up on it,
Yeah.
but now they can't find it.
Yes, I posted that video. But they were saying this thing there does not tally with what's going on with me now. So I had to take it down. But the post is still on my phone. I can send it to you,
Mm,
sir.
okay. Anyways, this person that texted you, how did you see the message? Did he text you on TikTok or he texted you on Instagram?
It was on TikTok. That's the message that I saw on my TikTok in the morning. Yes, that's the message that I saw. And then I checked it. Huh? And when I checked it, it turns out to be the person. That's why I decided to post it. post about it, and I posted the person's message.
Okay, that's okay. That's
Okay.
okay. But did anything happen on that day apart from this guy? Like, did you hit your head somewhere when you bled? Did you hit some part of your body? Do you think maybe because I'm trying to help you here, right? So you can talk to me, be calm. Now, if you need to move away from where the police are, you can still move away so that we can
Okay.
just talk here.
Okay, sir. I will move out, sir, because I don't want to stay there anymore. I'm
Yeah.
tired.
But just move away. Let's talk so that I can know how to help you further. And you can just tell me heart to heart. Whatever thing that happened that day, you can just maybe let's revisit it again. Maybe because it's possible that you are hallucinating. Do you understand? It's possible. Hello?
Oh, I remember this thing vividly.
Yeah, but that's good. If you remember it vividly, then it's good. But do you think any incidents happen again? Because in your video, you said that you usually take drugs to sleep sometimes.
Now, you see this part. This is where I decided to test her brain to be sure if she even remembers the first thing that she posted. In her video, she never mentioned anything about drugs. She didn't say anything about drugs in her first video. She only said she takes alcohol and she needs to get high before